Good morning. How funny is that we all match?
Oh, let me move this out. Don't need that there.
Rolling in. Everybody's up nice and early. Did you guys have fun yesterday?
Yeah, it was okay.
I missed you.
I missed it.
Good morning, Faye. Oh, you're muted.
Faye, I might need to bow out at just any point because my daughter and granddaughter are coming down from Massachusetts. So I don't know when they'll be here, but anytime. So if
Oh,
they
that's
come,
so
I'll be like,
exciting.
yeah,
Yeah, you're going to be smothered in hugs and kisses.
I can't wait to see them. It's been a little while.
Oh, wow. Is this the daughter you helped move, Joanne?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do you just have the one daughter?
I have two.
Two. Okay. That's fun. Really exciting. Good morning, Dodie. We can't see you. And you are muted. So I just wanted to make you aware of that in case you were trying to introduce yourself. We'd love to know where you're at. There you are. Good morning. Oh, you're still muted, Dodie.
Okay. There we go.
Morning. Where are you dialing in from?
San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, all right. We have a few. I think we have at least one other member from Texas, maybe two. Usha, anybody else?
I don't think so. I think it was just Usha.
That's exciting. What time is it for you there? Are you on Pacific time or Mountain time?
We're on Central, so it's 8:30.
I don't even think about Central time. I need to add another clock. All right, well, welcome. So this is the second session in this half moon pouch, but we do have instructions posted and I'm sure we can get you caught up because we have a wonderful teacher, Miss Faye. I'll let you unmute, Faye. And maybe we want to take while everybody's signing in, take a few minutes and see if we can get, am I saying your name right, Dodie?
Yes,
Okay, wonderful. Are you going to sew today or are you just going to watch?
I'm just going to watch. It's my first time, so I don't know how you do your project.
Okay, so let me tell you about the sewing club. On Monday mornings, we meet for coffee and conversation, and we kind of just plan out our projects for the week. Everybody shares. Then on Tuesday mornings, we're focused on a specific type of garment. So we just started our mixed media series, and so that's for the month of June. And then in July, we'll switch to a different topic. Then on Wednesdays in June, they're focused on zippers. On Thursdays, today, we work on small projects and we actually sew together. You don't have to sew. It's usually 50-50. Half of the people are watching and learning, and then half of us are sewing. So that project varies, and it's usually something we can complete in 2 sessions. So this is the second session of Faye's Half Moon bag, which I'm going to let her show you in just a minute. And then on Fridays in the afternoon, we have something called Sew and Tell. And so you bring a recent project, fabric, tip, trick, pattern, anything related to sewing, and share that with the group. That's a great place to get resources and education and tips and things. I always leave those meetings inspired and with like a Post-it note of things to check out. So that's a lot of fun. And then once a month right now on the first Friday of the month, we have a quilting instructor that is going to be sharing her knowledge with us in quilting processes. So that first class with Tina starts tomorrow. And that again is going to be something you can sew along with her and get her, immediate inputs, or you can just watch and learn. That sounds fun. We do a lot. You don't have to come to everything, no pressure, but you're welcome to take in as much as you want. Okay, Faye, I'm going to turn it over to you. If you want to just kind of give a project overview so Dodie knows what we're working on and she can see if she's interested. And then I'll put the links in the chat, Dodie, for you in case you want to catch up and make a pattern and test out this awesome bag Faye is sharing.
Great.
All right, you're up, Faye.
Okay, you may see another one that says Faye. Just in case we get a power outage because we've had rain and we get nasty rain, I have my iPad ready to go in case. Anyway, this is the little bag we're making. And we are halfway through. And this is its big sister.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I like that size. That's nice.
Not the 10-inch diameter one. I'm thinking I'm going to make myself a set like for travel. And I'm going to make a 12-inch. You know, I can put stuff in it. Anyway. So where we left off last week, we had completed the foams, the main portion of the bag, and quilted it. And we made the zipper extension part and joined them. Today, we're going to put it together and finish it. I want you to put right sides together. And I like Wonder Clips. If you have your iron on, turn it off. We're not going to iron at all. In order to finish this, you go into the corner right here and smooth it out with your fingers so you don't have a pouch in there. And then you start, oh no, I'm not real good on Zoom, I'm sorry.
There you go. Maybe if you stand up, Faye, it might be easier.
Because I did have this thing set to stand up. I have it on some stupid stand I bought from QVC. Put sewing stuff because I.
But is that how they marketed it? Stupid stand?
I don't think so. Okay. But it took me 10 minutes to figure out how to put it together to work. But anyway, smooth it out with your finger. And then bring this around so that they're even. I like the Wonder Clips better. And I'm working from the zipper side of the piece. And I'm going to put clips in.
On each side first.
You can do each side first. It's easier that way. Again, smooth it out with your finger and then bring it back and around.
Okay.
And this is where you're going to be really glad you made those clips. Because trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, you know.
Uh-huh.
And now you're going to come all the way around, matching it and clip it, matching it and clipping it in place. And you will have to adjust it a little, and it does fit. It's a tight fit.
And by clips, you mean when we clip the zipper trim all around it? Is that what you were saying? We'd be glad we did?
Yeah, remember when I told you to take the raw edges and clip it?
Yeah.
That's the way to make it fit. If you
Okay.
try, I used to do it without that because I forgot to read that far in the instructions, the original ones. Bad about instructions. And
Yeah, lining up really nice, Faye.
it doesn't it fit well?
Mhm.
Yeah, you did a great job for us.
God, some of these clips are so tough to open.
I can't even believe how
Mhm.
nice this is lining up.
Yeah,
It lines up well.
it does.
The big one, same result, Faye?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I think I put the instructions for how big to make stuff on the 10-inch one on
Oh, good.
Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
Did you make it on the Facebook group, Joanne? Did you get there?
I have seen it, yes, but I
Okay.
don't look at Facebook all the time, so
I know,
I
I
haven't.
know what you mean.
Yeah, I'll see if I can grab them off of there and get them all on the blog too. So there's one's point for you.
The basic formula is that in order to, where's my pattern? I had it yesterday. Okay, for this rectangular piece, it's 1.5 times the diameter.
Oh, okay.
So like it'd be 15 inches. And I made this one 3 inches wide. You can decide how wide. If you like skinny bags, make it less. If you want a fat one up to 5 inches wide, it won't make any difference. And the piece that goes for the zipper, this top piece, that's the diameter plus 1 inch and the same width that you chose for the rectangle. It's real simple. After struggling, I finally got it down to normal to think about it. Okay, you've now got it all clipped. Go to the sewing machine and sew this seam with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm going to zip over to my machine.
And I just put the link to the blog post in the chat too, if you're just joining us and haven't cut out your pattern yet.
I was late. Does it like this look right? We divided it in the middle and then I think it's gonna fit.
You may have to, pin it a couple of times because you may have had too much slack in one area, but if you cut it out to the sizes, it should fit.
Okay, I'll keep pinning. Thank you.
Guys, don't accidentally sew your zipper closed. Make sure you leave a way to get in. That corner's a little tricky, Faye. You gotta go nice and slow.
You guys are really quiet today.
Yeah, this project requires thinking.
Well, I'm actually taking out, I have to take out something from last week. I just noticed didn't get caught.
Oh, shoot, at least you
I
found it.
know, so I got one side done, Faye, but the other side I have to wait until I redo this.
That's okay. I'm redoing mine because the bobbin ran out and this is one of those machines that doesn't tell you.
Oh, wow. Are there really machines that give you an alert when it's low?
Oh yeah, I have both of mine do.
What do they do? Do they beep?
Yeah, and they just keep doing that until either it runs out, like every so often it'll just kind of like stop and beep again. And then
Oh,
so it depends. Usually I've got a little bit more, like it's not like it's completely gone. It's just like a warning.
okay.
Joanne, when you're talking about a machine that beeps like that, anybody else that has a machine that beeps?
Embroidery machines are the big ones that let you know.
So what's the type that, what are the ones that, Lynn, you said you got one, what's your type of machine?
It's baby lock, and I guess it kind of beeps, but it kind of,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, what?
my machine is baby lock. It kind of makes a noise, but it stops sewing, and it gives you
Oh,
a message that says your bobbin is low. It talks to you.
Wow.
oh,
But I've always had brother or baby lock, and they've kind of all done that as far as I can remember.
Oh, gosh, none of mine have talked to me.
Joanne, what's your type? What's your machine?
The two machines that I have that do that are a Husqvarna Viking. It's actually my embroidery machine. That is a sewing machine and embroidery machine. That's a Topaz 20. And then my FOF is a Quilt Expression 4.0.
Okay, okay.
So these are both, digital
That's
machines. And
I had no idea that that was available.
Me either, Doreen. That sounds like a fun feature.
I know. I won't be buying any more new machines though for a while. I'm done.
Two at one time.
I'm done.
I had to take a sneak peek. This thing is cute. I turned it around. I know I have to send it back the other way, but it is fun.
I have the same problem where I sewed it and then I missed a little spot, so I had to go back.
I
Yeah.
can see now why you like that fusible
Oh,
say. I can see the benefit of fusing all that.
Yeah, but this part wasn't part of the fusible part. This was the little ends.
After you sew that, I turn it right side out before we put it the other way to do the other side, just to make sure that everything caught nicely and you got beautiful corners with no puckers.
What do you do if you have a pucker?
Does it bother you?
I can ignore it.
If it doesn't bother you, ignore it. If it does bother you, rip it out and do that section over.
Okay, because I know I'm gonna make it again, so. And it has all these glitters and sparkles. It'll probably be
You'll
okay.
notice it. It's pretty.
Yeah, thank you. I love it.
Okay, now make sure your zipper is open. And do the same thing to the other side. You know, take your finger in the corner and smooth it out, and then flip it all around and sew it. Oh, this is not, it doesn't work. else is sewing? Because let me see this thing.
I am.
Oh, just peeking even here. Oh, I know Lynn is.
Sally's sewing, Lynn, Suzette, Joanne, and I am sewing. And then Dottie's watching and Doreen is doing her own thing.
Yeah, by the time the meeting's over, she'll have made at least 2 tops and a pair of pants.
She is fast. Who's gonna come to the quilting demonstration or class tomorrow? Me too. Anybody else? Sally,
My
learn to quilt?
my
Susan.
daughter will be overnight, so we'll see.
Oh, you enjoy them. That's the most important thing. I love the body the foam offers this project, Faye.
Don't you? Oh, it makes such a difference.
Yeah, and it's not going to get all wrinkly like if we just use another fusible interfacing, it would be kind of wrinkly.
This is just Joanne's cheap stuff in comparison to Annie's and all the rest.
What do you got, Lynn? What is all that goodies?
It's ribbon. I said, oh, I've got a minute. I have to find a ribbon to put in the zipper thing because it was hard for me to pull. So I've
Oh,
got
how fun.
ribbons.
Look at that collection.
I've got
Nice.
a whole
I-
3-drawer thing of ribbons, but I needed the color that matches.
Pretty. Did you make the ribbons that were in the puppy's ears the other day?
Oh, actually, no, I think they're from China. I think some small child made them.
Oh, darn. Well, they were cute.
She never used to wear ribbons because the other dog would go for a target and then twirl little Lucy around and throw her away. And so, but
Oh, gosh.
we broke that habit so Lucy can wear a ribbon again when she gets groomed. Yeah, I wanted to do the little thing on the pole because, you know, I have arthritis. It's hard to pull that.
Uh-huh.
That's cute.
That's pretty. Yours came together fast too.
Yeah.
Have you ever made this before, Lynn?
No, I made similar, but not this. This pattern is kind of fun.
I agree.
God, you haven't been in one of my 1,000 classes. I've taught this in the guild so many times.
Well, I made that complicated one you had that was like a triangle or, oh, it was very complicated.
Complicated? You mean the easiest one that turns down if you just hold it sew it the wrong way, it becomes a triangle?
Right. That one.
Did you get to teach in person, Faye?
Oh, yeah. You want to go somewhere or what? I'll put you off the class. She didn't get her brushing yet. So
Oh,
and then you can just turn it inside out. I mean, right side out to make sure everything's all right. And then it's a cute little purse. Then go back inside out. We're going to bind the edges. I'm using wide single fold. Lynn, I know you've got double fold.
Right. know where I put it. But it worked on the edges just fine. Oh, am I muted? No.
I can hear you, Lynn.
Okay. It worked here just fine.
What did you do?
I cut it in half.
The only trouble with that is sometimes when you're in this real thick part,
Mhm. It might not be wide
to
enough.
try and make it real pretty, and then I said, forget it. Okay, remember how we did the other part where we found the edge right here?
Mhm.
Yes, you're gonna, Shiva, go shut up. I'll be done in a little bit. Oh, she's such a brat. Okay, leave a little bit extra over the edge because you're gonna have to fold it in. And remember, we opened it just by the sewing line, and that's, I think I'll use a pin there to hold it, and just wiggle it and sew all around, remembering to leave a little bit on the edge. Lynn, I would, if, oh, you cut it in half, so I was gonna say, if you were using the regular double fold, I'm working from the zipper side on top, and it's gonna eventually go around the back, because the back is messier and more weird. And I would use the thinner, the narrower fold on this and wrap the wider one around the back. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense at all?
Yeah, makes sense. What I did was I cut it in half and then I ironed it. So it was just like your double.
Oh,
So I created what you have out of what I have that's too big.
who's this? Hello? Yes. Oh, can, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of teaching a class online. Okay, I'm sorry, Bobby. Okay, bye-bye. Well, sorry. Okay.
Oh, and I did that clapper thing. It really worked for refolding the seam binding too. That was crazy good.
Yeah, that was a good tip. Another Lucy gave me. How you doing?
So far, so good. How about everybody else? Thumbs up? Okay.
Okay, so I have to.
You're gonna be doing that to both sides. So when you finish one side, you can put it on the other side and then we'll do the wrapping and stuff.
So is this gonna be today? Are you guys gonna be done with what you're making? Today are you gonna be done?
Yep, we're gonna be finished and I'm gonna look for you and see what we're making next week. Next week, we're doing pot holders.
Yay!
Hello?
We might be able to use the techniques that Tina teaches us tomorrow to make pretty pot holders.
What now? Oh, you mean some technique that you guys are doing tomorrow?
Yeah, and the quilting, whatever,
Oh,
whatever type of quilting.
okay.
Where I'm meeting with her right after we get done here, so I'll know more about what she's gonna teach us.
Okay.
And we can show you too, Doreen, at Sew and Tell if you don't want to learn about quilting.
Okay. That would be good.
You know what you like. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I love the final product. I love to look at what was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, Usha is it? I think it's Gay that's insanely good.
Yeah, we've been missing Gay. I hope everything is okay. Normally we see her on Mondays.
Yeah. We'll find out.
This week sure did zoom by.
What week?
This week, yeah. I think it's always whenever there's a holiday, right? It
Yeah.
makes
I'm
it,
just so behind on everything.
yeah. School's almost out here.
Okay. Well, my next, a bit of a project that I am doing in efforts to getting my stash, all my fabric stash downstairs to get it all organized and stay organized.
Uh-huh.
I'm going over to the big, I'm gonna call over to the big warehouse fabric place to see if what they do with their leftover, what the cardboard that the fabric is on, wrapped
Oh,
around,
yes. Yeah, the bolts.
to see if I can get those bolts. See if they
That's
get away.
Great idea, Doreen.
Actually, it was my husband that did that one.
Oh, smart guy.
I was trying to organize it better so it stays a little bit more organized. Because it just doesn't stay. 'Cause I just kind of want to see things drape when I'm figuring out what, what I'm gonna use for my fabric. And so I always mess it all up. So it'd be nicer to have it on something where I could see it without having to unravel it and just mess the whole thing up all the time.
Yeah.
So that's
When,
what-
when I used to order full collections wholesale, I always save those bolts. So when I would have other smaller cuts, I could rewrap them.
yeah, Joanne's does not, Joanne said you have to buy the remaining on the bolt before they would give you that fabric, the cardboard from that bolt.
Yeah, that makes sense because they have to put it back on the shelf.
No, they would give you that cardboard thing if you bought the very end of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. They're gonna throw the thing away. The cardboard.
ultimately, yeah, but if there's still fabric on it, they
No,
have to,
no, that's what they're saying to me. If I buy the last part of what's on that bolt,
uh-huh.
then I can have that cardboard piece that it was attached to.
Oh, but they won't save them for you when other customers get to the end.
There you go.
Oh, but can you like, not that you would want to go through their garbage can, but it seems like they would be recycling them.
I actually had talked to Joanne's first and was kind of ticked off because I said, you've got to have tons of these.
So do you want to form a login here? And I was like, oh, okay.
Who's ta-
Okay, gotta go for everybody. My daughter's here. Bye.
Okay, Joanne.
Hi.
When I said, "Hey,
Yeah, so I talked to Joanne's and Joanne said that to me. And so I talked to Hobby Lobby next. Not that they sell as much fabric, but I just wanted to see. They were
Yeah.
ready to give anything to me.
They won't?
They
Ever.
will. Hobby Lobby will give any bolts, the cardboard things that are left over after someone's done the end of it. I said, what do you do with that cardboard thing that it was attached to? And they said, if you want to come over and take it, that's just fine.
Oh, nice.
But they said I'd have to call at the correct time to do it, because afterwards, at a certain time of day, they throw it into the garbage, and the garbage is in a big, huge bin that's locked, that you can't get behind the door.
Sure, yeah.
So,
pay them to do what we want them to do."
so anyway, I'm gonna try Triasor Harris, which is the big warehouse that goes through tons of fabric all the time, and see because Dave said one time when he was with me to this big, huge warehouse place that has all this tons and tons of fabric, he said, I'm walking around while you're shopping, and I saw tons of just cardboard the cardboard boxes from the end of the bolts. They had a ton of boxes back there. And so he said, what do they do with all that cardboard? Go and ask them. So that's what I'm going to do today. See if I can get them for free.
With the sewing.
Yeah, let us know what you find out. Find out, Doreen.
Yep,
Yeah.
I will.
Because my iPad, I was looking at watching the sewing thing, so.
I'll show you what I'm doing and then you can go on and do it.
Okay, Faye.
When you're done with sewing it, the first time, you got to wrap it around to the back.
Okay.
I just fiddle with the corner, just tuck it in so it looks somewhat neat. And so it looks something like that. Black is so, see, it's just neat. Throw a clip on it, do it to the other end, work your way around, and then sew it.
Have you ever considered, Faye, joining these two tails together?
Joining the tails together.
Yeah, like, would it be possible to just connect them, right? And then it's just a little loop on the inside?
Never. I don't like that.
Okay.
You do it your way.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it would be easier than,
It's really easy.
it is?
You're just taking the end, you're folding it in, You're
Uh-huh.
folding it over and putting a clip in it.
Okay. And maybe I have mine too long.
Cut them down. And the good part is if it looks like all garbage in the back, doesn't make any difference. The tape's covering it.
Yeah, no one will ever turn this inside out,
Then,
ever.
and then what I do is that you can either stitch in the ditch or edge stitch. And you pop the back, covered it all up. And it looks pretty when you look inside. It doesn't look unfinished.
So if they are too long, that was the problem.
Because it should only be, maybe a ½ inch longer, 3/4 at the most.
Oh, look at yours, Lynn. That's beautiful contrast.
Where is it? I gotta see Lynn. Let me see if I can see gallery. Look how pretty.
Mhm. We
I
haven't
didn't
got,
get it the lazy way. I have black thread in the machine and it worked for everything.
we haven't got a peek at Suzette's yet. Or Sally's. Are you sewing this, Sally?
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be like keeping the tails out. So all this time I've been like strategically going around the tails.
No, and then when
Oh gosh.
this is what it looks like before you sew it. Everything's tucked in. I didn't
But
put
I've been going around the tails and I'm like, oh God.
Oh, Sally.
Time. So
I'm
now
sorry.
tails down.
Don't feel bad. I'm the worst student in the class. I'm the one that never finishes.
And I've been going backwards, making sure that I stitch real good into the tail to make sure that the tail stays.
This is what I like about little craftsy things. You don't have to be as picky as you are when you're making a garment or something like that.
For sure. This doesn't have to fit anyone.
That's why I like to make bags.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be sewing for a minute. If you have any questions, yell.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys saw the thing on Facebook from Judith Kissinger or not, but when she was talking about the little clippy things, she said, make sure that the flat part goes on the back part. So when you sew, it's all flat. So I was just putting them on and trying to sew on my binding, and I had some the wrong way, where the lumpy part was on and it doesn't work so good. So she did a real nice little post on Facebook about how important it is that this flat side go on the back side. So when you sew, you don't have any lumps.
Oh, that's cool. If you can find the post and share it to that Facebook page, that'd be great, Lynn.
Okay, yeah, it was
And,
real.
right? Like tiny details make all the difference.
And there is one side flat and one side's rounded, and I never really thought about it before. I just pick them up and use them.
Yeah.
And so,
And
That's
so,
a good thing to know.
yeah, I was sewing just now and it went lumpy, and I thought, what is it? And well, it was the fat part was on the wrong side.
very good. Good news. This turned out way better than my napkin. I think I can't sew flat things. I can only make 3-dimensional things.
Yeah, I got one too.
Oh, Suzette, let me make you big. That's Darlene.
That goes with your purse or something. No, not your purse, your
Ready.
shirt or something, right?
It does match.
No, I had a AMC where we made one of those duffel bag type things, and then I made a tote bag to go with it. So this goes with
That
it.
is so
Oh,
cute.
okay.
Darling. What's
Okay,
it look
I'm sorry,
like on
Suzette,
the
what
inside?
goes into these things? What do you put in them?
That's so
Anything that
pretty.
will fit.
Anything.
Like if you're gonna travel or something, you could put jewelry or makeup
Okay,
or
okay. Thing that's cute. You guys could sell these and they would just fly off the shelves.
Yeah,
And they feel good.
that's so pretty.
Thank you, Faye. You're a good teacher.
yeah.
I've never met Dodie. Hi, Dodie. Is that your name, Dodie?
Oh, you're muted, Dodie.
Dodie?
Okay,
Okay, hi.
hi.
What are you working on?
Well, actually, this is my first time, so I'm just kind of taking notes and
Oh, okay.
try
I
to
wanted
read.
to see- Okay, good.
So Dodie, just for your visual reference, this is what the pattern looked like after we followed Faye's instructions that were in that post that I linked to. And then you can turn it right into this. And she just made one big sandwich, right sides out, and the foam in the middle. Very simple.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you
Okay.
the way to shape it.
Oh yeah.
You know, the plastic grocery bags. You just take and you stuff it so full that it won't hold anymore. And you put it in the corners and stuff so that they come out nice. And you just keep stuffing. And you leave it this way overnight and it'll be all shaped the next day. Because you can't iron this, it's too weird. And I poke them in so that you get a nice shape on the curve.
I'm ready to make a bigger one.
Mm-hmm. Me
Ready to
too.
make a bigger one.
Yeah.
And then when you get it all stuffed, I just go, just bang it together.
Okay,
Now,
let's
I
go
like
working
to
on
put
her.
something, make a cute little pull.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I want a bigger one with a nice tassel on it.
Yeah, this zipper came with one.
Oh.
And this one, you know those split rings? Can you see it? They
Mhm.
look like
That's so
mini
cool. Okay.
keychains, you know, that you put your keys on.
Mhm.
Okay. All I do is put that through the zipper end and connect a charm.
Oh,
That one's easy. And then this one, I found these at one of the stores. and they've got jewelry hooks, and you just hook that right through the end of the zipper.
Okay, anything.
That's cute.
And give me a second, I've got to, I'll show you what I do with a bag where I make a long.
Did you finish, Lynn?
Well, let's wait. But you're gonna have to show Faye
The
too.
little ends on one side. So I'll finish the little ends before, and I found a little boo-boo I fixed, so not bad.
Are you allowed to turn it around or you still gotta
I
finish?
want to finish these little ends and then I'll turn it.
Okay.
And then sometimes what I do is I use jewelry pieces or Joann's chain. I bought some chain from Joann. This happened to have a jewelry piece, this one. And I hook that through the zipper end and connect the charm on.
I like that look.
That's really nice.
Where do you find the tiny little key ring?
I found the neatest thing on Amazon. Let me see where she did this.
They have them at Hobby Lobby in the jewelry making section.
Oh, the little tiny ones?
Found on Amazon, and it's
Oh,
all the different colors.
oh, that's nice.
So,
What
yeah.
would you search, Faye?
Split
Find-
rings. These are called split rings.
Mhm.
I'm not real good with the jump rings where you got to match them up. I'm a beading class dropout. I wanted to take it to learn how to make zipper pulls, but you had to go through all these stages to home and practice, and I didn't like it enough. But these are good because you've got all these cute little rings, and they're in different. This is silver, and I've got the bronze and the antique gold and everything in here.
Yeah, just Google tiny split rings and a whole bunch of them come up.
Yeah,
Oops.
I got one. I got a little pink thing that I got at Joann's. The little tassel.
Aw,
I
fun.
think I'll put that on this.
Oh, that's
Super cute.
And where's my ring? There's some floating around in here. I bought some gold ones. I love these that I got at Michael's. These butterfly
I
charms.
do too.
Oh, yeah, I called over to my Michaels and they said, they told me straight out that they really didn't have any fabric at all.
Yeah, Michael's. Hobby Lobby.
It doesn't.
Mine doesn't have it either, Doreen.
Yeah, I was disappointed, but
You can buy it online.
what,
What do you-
online at Michael's?
Fabric online at Michael's, yeah.
Doreen, what are you
I
making?
pry these open with my little screwdriver and then stick them through the zipper head, the zipper pull. And I put my little charm on and work and lose it. What did I lose? Something fell apart.
Doreen, what are you sewing?
I'm trying to mimic something that I saw on Peggy Sager's, she does a lot of wraps and a
Mhm.
lot of things just to throw on type of stuff.
Oh,
No,
cute.
Faye is still wanting you guys to pay attention to her.
Yay, Faye.
And that's just a little goodie to make.
I
it-
like that. And you added the little beader, it was already on the tassel.
You can buy so much stuff in these stores. I got, like I got little dragonflies.
Oh,
Yeah, this I ran out of my little tassels. I made so many bags because somebody saw it and, oh, I want one, I want one, I want one. I should be selling them for about $20. I'd make money.
Yeah, you definitely could. You could have a little craft fair.
Yeah, the only thing, I don't like using my hobby as a means of making money because then it's not fun anymore. It
Aw.
becomes a business.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I would like to make money.
So she can buy more fabric.
I don't have any
Doreen,
problem with that. No, if people want it, I'll sell it.
Doreen, we told you we wanted some pajamas.
I'm
Yeah.
not there yet. I know, but I'm not there yet. I just got too many things that I need to fill in my own closet yet.
Sally, I have that fabric.
Let me see, Sally. I didn't get a C. Hang on, let me make
Doreen
it.
said that she has-
Sally, show me.
Doreen says she still has to make more stuff for herself.
What's so funny about that?
You know the pajamas she has?
Oh, that's cute. I saw that
I got
yesterday.
that. What are you gonna make with that? A purse?
Just for like, I don't know, do they even still have this
I
fabric?
just saw it yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where at?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby? Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
what kind of, is that pure cotton?
I
yeah.
made my sewing machine cover here with it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Oh, you did. Cute, cute.
that's when we were doing the Serger series.
We got to get everybody to hold up. I'm going to add Lynn to the spotlight. We got to get, is that everybody that was sewing? Joanne had to leave. We've got to get everybody to hold up there.
Here's mine.
Oh,
Oh, Sally.
Sally, Sally,
Oh,
Sally.
wait. Is it okay with you guys if I take a screenshot and share it?
You want me to screenshot mine or turn it
I
in?
just, no, I'll do a screenshot of us. Just hold up your pretty. So, whoops, let me shape mine.
Should I turn mine inside out?
Yeah, if you want to, Sally. What do you want in the picture?
I should probably turn mine inside out.
Okay, hurry, Sally, hurry. We're holding our smiles.
Are you happy with the bag?
I'm thrilled. Yeah, Faye. Like I'm already dreaming of the big one.
Mm-hmm.
I would want a bigger one.
Okay. Oh, Sally, that's
Oh,
darling.
pretty.
Hey, smile. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. Yay, guys.
I had to stay out of there.
Thank you so much, Faye. That was really fun.
Was my
Thank
plan.
you, Faye.
I'm really happy that we broke it into 2 sessions. I think it would have been too, not that it's hard, it gets a little,
Cumbersome.
tedious at the end, right? And you need to focus.
I think yeah, because it's not hard, but it's tricky until you catch on.
Yeah.
Right. But once you get one done, the next one is going to be much easier.
And my suggestion, if you don't feel like making a bunch for people, don't show it to them.
I'm not going to show it to anyone, or I'll say my friend Faye made this for me.
Really nice.
Oh boy.
Oh, Sally.
Well, I decided to make my own because I think it will look better with
Oh,
this.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
I have tons left, though. I didn't know how much I needed.
Yeah, I said, oh, it looks so much better like this. So I decided
It's
to
for
change
you
it.
if you make your own.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I said, because, when you look, I'm going to keep this for a long time. So I'd rather do it the way I want
When
it
your
to look.
friends see it, they say, oh, I want one and I want one. You do the quicker way.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
Yep.
The
I
doctor
loved
gives
it,
me
Faye.
tips a lot.
Yeah, bravo. All right, so I have an appointment with our quilting instructor that I'm going to hop on, and I hope to see some of you at that tomorrow. And if not, sew and tell. Okay, thank you again, Faye.
That's
Awesome
at
project.
11, right?
And I'll tell you what I'm doing today on Friday.
Oh, Doreen, you go ahead. You tell us right now. I'm going to
Oh.
add you.
So, Peggy Sagers has all these wraps and stuff. So this is out of like a chiffon type of fabric that's been in my stash for decades, forever.
Beautiful.
Well, it's just something chiffon-y and I never knew what to do with it. And so what she has shown is, so what I did is the fabric got, here's, like the width of the whole fabric is all that width, okay? All right, so now what I did is I took and cut it down about a yard. And then, so you have the cut, and then you have all the rest of it. So I did a rolled hem through where I cut in. That goes around here now.
Mhm.
And so now what I'm going to be doing is making it so that I'm going to have sewing here for the arms.
Mhm.
And I may make this a little bit, because this is on the selvage, but it's not that beautiful of a selvage. It's okay, but it's not that great. So I may cut it down a little bit, but then this will be, like I said, this will be sleeves. And then in the back, I'm going to put in through the back area through here. I'm going to bring it in with some elastic. So it shows more of a finished area through here.
You
And
could
so-
add for like an instant bathrobe, you could add ties on the back, just stitch them in and tie it up, kimono,
Oh, I
bathrobe.
could do that too. Yes, yes. I
Done.
could do that. Good. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
How much fabric do I need, Doreen, to get that same look you have?
I
right
think this
now?
was 2 yards of fabric, because this
Nice.
1 yard here was where you cut in to make it go around you. And then the rest of
That's
the yard
beautiful.
is going down. So if you
Yeah.
got a couple of yards of fabric that you don't care, that's been in your
Yeah.
stash probably forever, or you just don't, they're not gonna worry about it. This is what it is. I
I
mean,
love it.
it's just so it's gonna be so simple, and all I did right now is to figure out where I want the sleeves to go, where I'm just simply gonna stitch in. So all I'm gonna do is stitch so that it holds here. So while I've been in here today, I did all this rolled hem, because it just rolling hem, just stitching, stitching, and more stitching. And then in the back, I gotta do that all the way. Oh, I did on the hem in the back. Yeah, just a lot of rolled hem stitching. So, and then in the end, I'll just have this thing to put on, just a nice little fun little thing to whip on.
Really beautiful. Thank you so much.
That's what I'm doing.
Fun, fun, fun. We should make one of
Ready.
those on a Thursday.
Huh?
I said we should make one of those on a Thursday one time.
Oh, sure.
That could get done in a
Easy
Thursday.
instructions.
Yeah, just cut, hem, sew. We got
Okay.
Yeah, for our cruise.
it. Yeah, Sally.
What?
Cruise. So we have matching outfits on our cruise.
What is it you
Well,
use
that's
the word
yours
hour?
is gonna be pink, because mine's gonna be pink.
What is this with the word hour? Who's going?
She wants us to go on a sewing cruise.
Oh, yes,
We're gonna sew though, Doreen.
I will.
That would be so fun.
That
We
would be
just,
fun.
yeah, we need them to get everything figured out so it's nice and safe.
Either that,
That
we
would
could
be a
just have
blast.
we can have a sewing sew along together somewhere in some state
Yeah.
where enough people live. We have to discuss that later, because you gotta go, I think.
I do, yep, because I don't want to miss Tina, but thank you all so much.
Okay, we'll see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thank you,
Bye, guys.
Faye.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Faye.